Nobody knows this yet, but and maybe nobody will watch it. But I'm actually going to start in July filming the documentary on my life. It's going to tell that story. But yeah, you know what? It's just the entire town of Fairbury, Illinois. Trust me on this. Nobody believed in me. I'm from a very religious small town. There was 1,500 people there, and a very, very church-driven town. So rock and roll was not accepted at all. You know, my mom believed in me, obviously, because she was the one that kind of got me into music. But the whole town thought I was chasing a dream, and I just, you know, I used to stand on the roof, and this will be in the documentary. And I lived across from a park, and it was called Marsh Park, but it was empty. But in my mind, I had my little amp up there, and I was really bad, but in my mind, I was really good. And I'd look across there, and the park was packed, you know? And that's all I saw in my head. When I closed my eyes, it was a sold-out park in Fairbury, Illinois. And that's kind of what kept me going, the drive of, you know, I knew in my heart I wanted to do this for a living. From day one, I just loved music so much. And I never thought about anything else other than chasing that dream. So I was obsessed with rehearsing. And I would rehearse and rehearse and rehearse. And that's it. I think just the drive of no one's going to save me. No one wants me to do this, but this is what I really want to do for a living. And I moved away when I was 20 years old. I didn't know a soul in LA. And, you know, I ran into a lot of bad people, took a lot of wrong roads, but I eventually, you know, learned from a lot of mistakes. I fell a lot, but I learned every time I'd fall. And, you know, and I'm living proof that I'm nobody special. Trust me on that. But I fucking made it. And I made it on my own, and it's because I never gave up. And anybody out there, anybody can make it. Just don't give up. The hardest part about making it to your dreams is just not giving up, and it is so fucking hard not to give up. But it's the ones who don't give up will succeed, because eventually, day after day, you get a little bit closer to that dream, even though it might not feel like it. But just don't keep taking those baby steps towards it. Just keep stepping, and one day you're gonna find yourself sitting up here. I mean, this ain't a great place to be. I'm at Guitar Center, but yeah, just don't give up, man. Anybody can do anything in this world. The mind is the most powerful thing in the world. So, anyway.
Does your town recognize you now, or?
Yeah, now they do. Now they sell guitar picks in the convenience stores, which is real convenient. No, but they're great. I don't hold anything against anybody. You know, I go back and it's awesome. You know, it's a very small country town. I'm grateful to be the little hometown hero. You know, it's cool. I'm actually, for the first time, I've never played back home ever, because I don't even know why I've been touring my whole life, but I'm going to go back in July and play the national anthem at the Fairbury stock car races. So it'll be fun for the little town, but we're going to actually start filming, and we're going to film all that. So we're going to get a lot of interviews on a lot of people back home. So it'll be kind of cool.
Play at the park?
Yep.
Any advice for music producers that are trying to make their way through the career of the entertainment industry?
Yeah, I mean, kind of what I just you know, touched on. You know, whether you're a producer, a guitar player, bass player, a model, you know, you want to be a manager at McDonald's. It really doesn't matter, as long as you have your goal. You just have to stick to it. You got to believe in yourself, because trust me, nobody else is going to believe in you unless you do. And if you believe in yourself, I promise you, that is what sells other people on your dream. You know, if you're confident and you really do see it and you're not bullshitting yourself, people buy into that and they believe it, and they, you know, and it's amazing. You know, people can tell when you're full of shit and when you're not. And you know, you just stick true to your dreams, stick true to your heart, and I would just, same thing. You just can't give up. Just keep every day. Just try to get a little bit further than you were yesterday, and nothing's easy, trust me, but dreams definitely can be conquered with confidence and determination for sure. Yeah.
So, you've been, a part of some great music, okay? We all agree
I
with that.
hope so. I don't know.
So, what's the one song you wish you would have wrote?
Oh God, any Elvis song, even though he didn't write any of them, but I just wish I was in Elvis's band. I love Elvis, but Scotty Moore is one of my favorite guitar players in the world. But I think My Way by Frank Sinatra. I mean, I've always loved that song. I know it doesn't have a ripping solo in it or nothing, but it's... Yeah, right. Right, but there's so many songs. I mean, any Stevie Ray Vaughan song I'd be honored to be a writer on, but or any jingle like Scooby Doo, because those are making some fucking money out there, trust me. So, one more question, because we have another gift bag. I don't want to linger this on. I want to kind of wrap this up here soon because I know everybody's hot and they're hanging in there. Yes. Pyromantic started mainly because we've been doing 6 a.m. for 10 years. We're putting out greatest hits with 6 a.m. And, Nikki's been touring God since I was a kid. And, he kind of just wanted to take a break. So we started seeing on the internet that he wants to retire from music and stuff. And you know what? He's our bro. We respect that. It's like, dude, he was one of the first concert. He was the first concert I ever went to. So, nobody wants to see people, kind of retire and hang it up. But I mean, he's done so much in this industry, and I'm sure he's not done. But we'll see what he does. But 6 a.m., listen, we're just on kind of a hiatus, and me and James aren't ready to retire at all. And we've been making music for 15 years together. He's one of my closest friends, and I was like, you know what? Out of respect for 6 a.m., let's just, let 6 have his time, whatever. But meanwhile, let's go out there and just keep giving fans great music and doing what we love to do. And that's kind of where Pyromantic kind of came. And we have a full entire record completely done, and it's fucking awesome. Trust me on this. It's definitely a little different than 6 a.m., but it's anybody that likes 6 a.m. is gonna get it. They're gonna love it. And I can't wait to get it out there. We're just basically wrapping the most incredible team around Pyromantic right now, because we kind of had the cart before the horse. We had all the music done. We'd been working on it for probably a year now, and we didn't have like anything else. So we're like, shit, we need to get managers, labels, and so that's what we're doing. And we got a great management team, and we have our choice of labels, so we're locking down that. And there's some big tours that are kind of landing in our lap for the fall, so we'll see what happens. But we're just having fun. We just want to keep making music for you guys, so yeah. Hi, wife.
Is that going to be a world tour?
What's that?
Is that going to be a world tour?
From what I'm hearing, yes. Yeah. So I mean, and listen, we're going to be playing our balls off. I mean, that's all I want to do is play for you guys and get a. I feel weird. I've never been off stage this long in my life, and my wife will tell you, like, I'm a fucking depressed asshole right now. I'm like, I don't even know what to do. Like, but I know it's just a transition. It's a matter of time, and I have so many people supporting it. So thank you guys. But I will be back up there very, very shortly, and it's going to be worth the wait.
Please come back to the Netherlands.
Hell yeah. So let's hit another song. What song are we doing so I can get all fucking ready?